Hello and welcome again at Stocks Advisor. Here we will talk about ViacomCBS Incorporated, traded at Nasdaq, ticker name VIAC. Well, this is really a beautiful chart. Well, of course, it's not beautiful in the sense of this ugly decline that we see last trading week. Of course, very dramatic, losing more than 50% from 100 level to 40 that we were today. But it's a beautiful in a sense of the major correction and how nicely you can trade here if you are just looking at it, and how nicely you can make your profit, because this is about to rebound, very bullish, both for longs and midterms, very nice one. So it's only about how to enter, and let's do this quick analysis to understand how to play here. So we have here three moving averages depicted, 20, 50 and 200 being green, blue and the red line correspondingly. Here on the left you see their legends. If you look at them, what do you see? You can see that this stock was actually already from November, so-called 20, 50, 200, meaning that its SMAs were aligned like this. And until this is the case, usually this is a classical pattern, classical stock. If this is the case, plus if the price action is above moving average 20, it's just a growing stock. You can sit on it mid long term and make a profit until the pattern changes. Once the pattern starts to change, and the first indication is you pierce lower than moving average 20 and approach moving average 50. So this is what was happening here and let's say yesterday. Then it means that your portfolio can be or needs to be rethought, re-understood, reanalyzed, whatsoever. So, and this is indeed the case at the moment. Of course, today is too low, really dramatic action for these days, but for those who know how to trade, it opens a lot of opportunities. And what I really like of today, it's enormous volume. You see this volume traded, and this is the volume traded on negativity. Also this last let's say shadow formed, and downward shadow formed here also means there's a lot of hope. People really feel, and there is a very strong support at the levels of 45, 40. And the reason is it's not just the number, it's really the very principal level that was formed here previously on the previous growth. So 45 was very strong wave recharge, as well as the 40. And indeed, that's exactly where we actually rebounced and where the most of trade took place for recovery. So let's call this channel S1, S2. This is very important channel, and this will be also the moment to buy. But in general, if you look for future, what's happening actually for VIAC, you can see that its moving average 20 is now on decline, moving average 50 is bending. You can see, and actually all moving averages are now bending, but still there is deceleration. But on the very fast move, it most probably will be forming the triangle, long-term triangle. We still don't know the angle of the upper part of it because we didn't form yet the rebound. So on the rebounds, we will know where it will go. So once the rebounds will take place, most probably it will go till moving average 20 or 50 as natural resist lines. But still, this upper level R1, I will write it with a question mark, meaning that we don't yet know the angle of it, will create for us the top of the triangle. The same will be true for another line that will be from the bottom forming, most probably starting from here. Again, not knowing yet the angle. Let's call it R2. This will be longer term kind of accumulative triangle, you can call it. But to understand the levels where this R1, R2 will be formed, we need to wait for rebounds wave, and we need to wait for declining wave, which will be taking place. And while waiting, why not to take a profit there? So the way to take the profit there is actually buying at the nice levels, because the price could really go higher, and buying at nice levels would mean that there are two levels here. So one is S1, S2, and another one just between 50 and 55. Also being previously very strong level for entering and averaging down. So with this being S3, S4, let's say, will be the first level to enter whenever the price. And once you take 10 to 15% at the first level, just take it, exit, and then re-enter if needed. Overall, and in general, that's the price, that's the profit target that we advise for mainly as a standard one at our videos, and that's how we trade as well. Because believe me, if you make the profit like this from every trade, you exit with this profit, you develop very nice trading strategy, making the profit 10 to 15%, and never try to become rich from one trade. This is usually not possible and it's a really recipe for disaster. So if we rebound from the first level, just take the profit. Most probably it will go somewhere between SMA 20 and 50, volatile there, and then rebounds further. Again, forming R1 as an angle. But which is also possible, it could be zigzag declining, so it could be going up and going for secondary decline, which would be less probable but still possible. And if this is going to happen, then we just need to buy at S2, S1 level, because this will be the very principal previously formed level and already confirmed with this declining downward shadow, which worked as a very strong push-up. And also, by the way, here moving average 200 will be on the bottom of it, forming additional support. So let's write those levels. First enter was between 50 and 55, and then a second level, still possible on technicality, would be between 40 and $45 to enter. And this will be actually it, because after the secondary decline, it should be really going higher, and then we will know what it will be. Then probably it won't be a triangle, but more as a flat accumulation with big volatilities channel. We will come back to that later, maybe, to understand what was it. But in general, for long term, just to give you idea what it's going to be, it's going to be something similar to what we saw in September, November action. So it will be this kind of, here's example of the flat converging, not really a triangle, flat converging channel, which will be happening in our case if we decline to S1, S2, but that's what could be happening here. So overall, of course, it will resolve positively, but still we need to wait. And then no one said there wouldn't be a bad negativity and a bad catalyst coming. If bad catalyst is coming, then of course, as we know, all technicality is cancelled, and what you need to do, you really need to go to very principal levels, and exactly that converging channel that we just discussed here in September, November will work for us as this channel, and this will be the principal stand for the price, which is technically speaking unpenetratable, and this is not expected. Again, this is just mitigating risks on possible negative catalyst, and this would be then between something 26.15 to actually all the way 30. And then, of course, it's unavoidable rebounds, and you could even wait until going to S1, S2 channels. But this is not expected. This is only if very negative catalyst comes in. But in general, the more expected play is already rebounds at S4, S3 level, making you 10-15%. Still possible to go for the second level within the technical, let's say, development of the price. And going to the third one is most expected if negative catalyst comes. If not, then we should not observe it. So with this being said, that's the numerical card. If you are more for graphical representation, you could look here at the right. The way to trade, it's still positive, it's still classical, nothing unexpected can be anticipated here. So it's 1, 2, 2, 5 portions play, meaning that the money you would like to play is to split in 5 portions. You can buy with 1 in the first channel, average down with 2 portions in the second channel, and again slowly average down in the second channel with another 2 portions. This way it will be the best optimization of profit versus loss, which should lead you again to 10 to 15% profit making from entire money allocated within this portfolio. So with this being said, good luck with Viacom. Very nice pattern, although of course dramatic, but nice in a sense of its classical, academical almost example of severe correction and then formation of further accumulating either a triangle or a converging channel. So good luck with it. Do not forget to subscribe to our channel if you're first time watching this video. Press the bell button. This way you will not miss our new videos and new interesting discussions for US-based stocks.